All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. We got game number 3 between the Lakers and the Nuggets here. Right now, Denver leading this one 2-0, winning a 132-126 game in game 1, and then game 2, a lot different, but still the same result, 108-103. Things have flipped in terms of the numbers here, though. We're going to jump into that in today's video. We're going to go through the spread as well as the total. I'm going to give you my lean on both of those, but keep an eye on the pinned comment to see what ultimately becomes the final play. With this being a one-game video, you'll be able to tell what I'm leaning towards strongly and what probably is just a lean, but nonetheless, if anything comes up or any updates, keep an eye on the pinned comment. You're also going to want to check out the pinned comment because my Instagram link is in there, and we're doing a giveaway as of right now. If you want to enter, all you have to do, literally all you have to do, is follow my Instagram and DM that Instagram saying, hey, I'm entering the giveaway. No brainer. I'm not asking you to jump through hoops and ladders, tag 42 friends, anything like that, guys. Make sure to do it. My Instagram is @evpickz, EVPICKZ, and that's as simple as that. In terms of yesterday, we do lose. What a heartbreaker. We lose the under in that game between the Celtics and the Heat, but we hit Derek White's points. That was my player prop of the day there, and that one absolutely cashes. Banger right there. But yeah, it just comes down to foul shot. I think it was Max Strus at the end or something, fouling, after the game's pretty much already over. Went from 214 to 216, and we lose the under by a half point. But it kind of validates at least the pick. You guys in the comments are like, you're an idiot for picking the under. It's like, okay, it didn't hit, but it wasn't a terrible pick. All right, so hop off a little bit. Nonetheless, we still are playing, hitting some basketball picks as of late. We started the playoffs off really, really rough. These last, I would say last week or so, we've kind of picked it up, which is good to see because we were in a little bit of a rut there. But let's go ahead and jump into that. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and check out the ride of the day. Yesterday's ride of the day, Smooth kind of called this really, really well. Bet the Heat, bet the Celtics win the series, but had the Celtics in the first quarter. And if you watched that, I think it was Marcus Smart had kind of a crazy last second shot to win the first quarter, and then the Heat went down, and I forget who it was, maybe Kyle Lowry threw something up, kind of rimmed out and spun out, and I was like, and we hit Celtics money line in the first quarter there, guys. So shout out to Smooth for the cha-ching. Guys, if you do want to be the ride of the day, all you got to use is hashtag ride of the day, and I'll be picking one person in the comments to ride with. You guys get a shout out in tomorrow's video, win or loss. Try to make it something fun like that, like the Celtics first quarter. If it's going to be a spread or total pick, I'm already talking about my preference of that in this video. So try and either, player prop, parlay, something that's pretty creative that, if you were to be broadcast in front of the world, because that's where this YouTube channel reaches, right? In front of the world for a nice hit and a lock, what would you do, guys? So get a little creative in there with the hashtag ride of the day. But let's get to this game. I don't have too much to say about it. Now, knowing me, I'll ramble and I'll have plenty to say about it, but this seems like an easy spot, and I hate that, I'm going to be in the mindset with probably 100% of other people today, right? At least on the spread side of things. I am going to lean towards the Lakers here, minus 5.5 points. It's a little much if you ask me. I think that the Lakers, if they're going to win this game, are probably going to win it by like 3 to 4 or 4 games, 4 points, right? But I cannot see them going down 3-0. Now, the only thing that someone could tell me in the comments that I would validate is this thought, which I thought about plenty myself. Maybe the Lakers championship, or the we're not done yet, we're still a good team, maybe that ended with sort of shocking the world when they beat it wasn't a shock that they beat the Grizzlies, but beating the number 2 seed and then beating the Warriors, who everyone and their grandmother pegged that the Warriors would beat the Lakers, right? So maybe that's the only sort of valid argument that I have kicked around myself, is that this Lakers team, maybe they're just not as good as the Nuggets, and maybe mentally they kind of already had their championship series. Just like when a March Madness team's making a deep run, they eventually get to a point where it's like, yeah, no, we're past where we're supposed to be. All that in the past was amazing. That's what we were celebrating. I don't know about this one, but you can't really knock them with a team like Anthony Davis and LeBron, leading the way. So I am going to lean Lakers in this one. It's paining me to do so because a lot of signs are telling me that Denver is just that much better, and the Lakers aren't 5.5 points better, but If this playoff run has shown it, we got a comment a couple days ago about the changes that they've made to the team, both the deadline and obviously rotational changes. Yeah, that's all well and good. I hope that the Lakers cover this tonight because it's going to be a way better series, but I don't necessarily feel all that strongly about it, so it is just going to stick as a lean as of right now. The play that definitely has a chance of becoming a final play is going to be the under 222.5. Before you guys jump down my throat and say, you're an idiot, why would you pick the under? We hit the under in game 2. Everyone said it was going to go over. Just because game 1 was 132 to 126. Now, they have dropped this back to where it was in game 1, and we saw really, really strong over. But again, I think that was because the Lakers started to come back. If the Nuggets just kept their 20-plus point lead and kind of, you know, wiggled with it there, I think we'd still be cashing under. So realistically, we could be looking at 2 unders in this series thus far. One of those games ended at a big, big, big over, right? Almost hitting the over by 30 points, keeping this line right at the 220s here. I think this could easily be, you know, moving forward a 218.5 type line. So I'm going to lean towards the under slightly, guys. Again, I like that more than I do the Lakers side of things. I'm really going to try and find something that I like today because this is a, you know, a toughly priced and lined series or game, I should say. But I like the under here. Again, I think it's going to be closer to the pace of game 2, in which finished well under this. So it was a 108 to 103 game. So let me know if I'm a psycho in the comments. We'll sound the psycho alert alarm. All right, I understand that if I'm being a psycho, but again, I do think that game 1 is going to change. 1, you know, it's affecting Vegas's odds and probably their calculations and algorithms. 2, it's changing a lot of the public's feelings on this series, and I think that you know, that over only hits because of how that game went, which sounds obviously stupid, but you know, crazy stuff happened in that game 1 with the Lakers coming back. So I do think this is going to be an under type series to bet. Guys, that is all I have for you guys today. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the video. Make sure you are following me on Instagram, also on TikTok, same username. That's where we're posting our player props and whatnot, our prize picks plays, all that good stuff. So go check that out, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. All right, peace out.